Founding members of the Jackson Five, a teen heartthrob now firmly in the Hall of Fame.
70-year-old Tito Jackson died from a heart attack yesterday. Those who love the Jacksons have been paying tribute in Gary, Indiana. WGN's Brona Tumulty is in Gary with details.
Good evening, guys. It is a bittersweet day for those coming to pay a tribute at this humble home behind me in Gary, where it all began. The Jacksons grew up here on this street before soaring to success and becoming one of the most loved musical talents around the world. They're part of one of the most famous families on the face of the planet.
And Tito Jackson, the swingin'est Jackson.
But life for the swingin'est Jackson sprang from humble beginnings in Gary.
Ms. Jackson was like my mother, and my mother was like their mother, and if we did something wrong, our mothers knew before we got home.
Milford Height grew up down the street and even shared the stage with the brothers.
And that's me on the drums.
When they won the 1965 Roosevelt High School talent show together, news of Tito's passing striking a painful chord.
It was devastating, it really was. He was like a brother to me. Like, I don't know, person, I'm really missing, really.
Kids used to come by here and say, "Oh, they not going nowhere." I said, "Okay." And look what we got out of that.
Robert Moore Jr. lived on the next block.
Stuck with their craft, and that's what, hard work pays off.
Telling us the Jacksons defied the odds on the road to success.
Individuals that brought so much, not just to Indiana or to Northwest Indiana, but to the world. So I think the Jacksons just a part of that larger story of what they contributed to the culture. We're always proud to say that they're a product of this community.
But above all else, we're told Tito was a devoted dad.
He was affectionately known to everybody as Papa T. He was a really, really active father. He talked a lot about his three boys, 3T.
And it was his boys, Taj, Terrell and TJ, who shared the news on social media of their father's death. That's where DeMont Pinder spotted it, swiftly rearranging his suitcase last night.
Put some sneakers to the side, took out some extra clothing, and I made room for my canvas and paintbrushes and my easel.
He's an artist from DC, in town for his wedding anniversary, but taking some time today to honor Tito.
I'm just using my small gift and, just trying to have some type of impact to whoever's watching, and hopefully I could serve as an inspiration to them. But the same way that the Jacksons gave me.
Telling us to be here now, paying tribute in the spot where it all started, is extra special.
You're looking at a family that inspired the world. Yeah, not just myself, not just this community, but literally the world.
Now, Tito Jackson was just a month shy of his 71st birthday. We're told a balloon and butterfly release will be happening here outside of the house on October 15th to mark that occasion and to honour him. We're in Gary. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.